Bill McIntosh teaches AI non-stop. Success is his game, marketing's his fame. McIntosh, the marketing ace, follow his lead to the winning place. With AI become a spin, join him now, learn to win. Learn his way, don't delay. If you do, you'll make your fortune today.
Hey, welcome to the show, and I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here, and let's get started. So, of course, I'm your host, Bill McIntosh, and I am here to bring my $100 million in past results to come and help you, because over the last 20 years, I have been building and growing successful online businesses, and it's now my mission to take everything that I have learned over the years, all the hard fought and hard won experience, and bring it to help you. And so that is my biggest mission. And now I release software, training, tools, and things to help my fellow entrepreneur have success to build their business. And whether you're trying to start your first business ever online, or maybe you have an existing business right now that you would like to just boost and grow and expand, well, I'm here to help you out, because I believe that entrepreneurs like us are the driving force behind not just the economy, but our society. It is those that are on the front lines, creating new things, setting new trends, putting new products and services on the marketplace, who are really driving society forward. And when we win, everyone wins, because when the economy grows from companies thriving and growing, we hire people, we provide employment, and there's so many other benefits. And so it's now my mission to help as many people be successful as possible. So that's what this show is all about. Of course, we've got several of my clients and customers who I see in the audience here with the show, but also a lot of you who are not yet doing business with me as well. And I am here to help you all. So with that, we're going to kick things off. Let me just check in. I'll check in with the chat. Give me a big hello in the chat, by the way. So we are here live, and we've got the live chat going, and definitely want to hear from you. It's got me, and producer Nick is here as well, manning the chat. And we will be helping you out as best we can. During the show, I'm going to be recording some training that we're going to do together. And then I'll be doing Q&A. After each segment, we'll be doing on-topic Q&A that only the live audience gets to be part of. So you might have questions about how you can apply this to your business or to getting started, and we're here to help. Okay, lots of hellos. Good. Awesome. Thank you for saying hello, and a big hello right back to you. And with that, we'll kick it off. And producer Nick, are you out there?
I am.
Ah, cool. Okay, yeah. I couldn't tell if your mic was muted or not, but yeah. So you'll be in the out in chat helping people out as well. And today we've got 3 topics that we're going to be covering. And I do hear a little bit of mic noise from you, Nick. But yes. So the 3 topics we're going to be covering today is, first off, we're going to talk about how to get started, how to sell just the right kind of product, just the right way, in a way that I believe is one of the quickest and easiest out there. And what I want to do is, one thing that I didn't do before starting the show was to get my slideshow presentations out that go with this. So let me just do that right now. Give me one moment while I do that. And there it is. I think that's the one I need. I've got way too many slide decks on my hard drive. Okay. There we go. So I got that one. I'm going to need another one a little later. I'll dig it out when it's time. Okay. So let me start that slide deck. There we go. All right. I am all set. All right. Make sure my phone alerts are off so that the phone doesn't disturb us while we can't keep going. And there we have it. All right. Well, then what I'm going to do is get my teleprompter going next. And we're going to get into it. So a reminder, if you haven't been part of one of my live shows, I'm recording this so we can reuse this content. So the content I'll be recording is going to be repurposed. We take the whole thing and we turn it into a lot of different things, whether it's short form content, blog posts, video content, and so forth. So you might see right in the middle of while I'm recording this, I might pause, I might do retakes, and of course I might make notes for my editors. So if I do, then then you know kind of why I'm doing that and what's going on. And I think we are ready to go. And here we go. In this video, I'll show you what I think is the #1 way to bring in profits online today. And I know because I've generated over $100 million in revenue doing this very thing myself. And I'm not alone. So for example, we have some examples I'll show you here, which note for editor, we'll edit this to clean it up. Let's bring that there and we'll do screen share, and I'll do entire screen. And there we have it. Dan Coe made $2.5 million doing this thing himself. And Dan was able to do this following a really simple business model that I'll be revealing in a moment. And then also, let's take a look here. Now we get them backwards. Okay, they are backwards. Okay, note for editor, we'll tweak this. Here we go. Now let's go back. Dan Coe made $2.5 million doing this, as you can see here. And then, of course, we have Drew, who was able to build a business doing $500,000 in just 3 years doing exactly the same thing. Now, over the years, I've actually brought in over $100 million doing this strategy like they did. And I'm talking about selling digital products online. And it's easier than you might think, especially with some of the new AI tools that I'll talk about in a little bit. It makes selling what are called digital products online incredibly easy to do today. Way easier than I ever had it over the last 20 years of doing this. It was tough, time-consuming, and expensive. And now it's easier than ever to build a real business that generates serious wealth. But unlike traditional business models, selling digital products has some advantages, including you have huge profit margins, exponentially higher profit margins than when you're selling physical, quote unquote, real products. When you're using digital information products, every sale is almost 100% profit. You basically take the costs to process that payment and maybe a little bit of money for being able to handle some support, and the rest is profit you put right into your pocket. Also, digital products give you built-in recurring revenue streams, software subscriptions, online courses. Then there's different levels you can charge for different products. You have membership community. Okay, I'm going to redo this. Let's redo this. Note for editor. We're going to redo that little segment. Also, when you do digital products, you can turn them into recurring, repeating, predictable revenue streams. They make money come in your pocket month after month after month. And on top of that, you now own the audience that you have built by driving these, allows you to make repeat sales, upsells, lifetime customer value that's higher than almost any other business model I know of. Which means for every new customer you get in the door, in the long term, you make far more money. Plus, the upfront cost to get started can now be extremely low. This is largely due to new technology that I'll talk about in just a little bit that makes starting one of these kinds of business easier than it's ever been before. And so whether you are an expert on a topic or a guru in a topic, or a topic that you actually feel that you have something that you can teach or that you know about, or if you don't have anything like that at all and you simply want to leverage some of the modern tools to build courses, build ebooks, build different kinds. There are dozens of different kinds of information products. These are digital products that you sell and deliver online. But this just checks all the boxes for a perfect business. High profit margins, recurring revenue, lower costs, easier to run, easier to retain customers in the long run. But where do you get started? And that's where my special system comes in. I have a method that we call 10PGB that we use to start our digital information products. And some of you may be familiar with it, but if you're not, let me dive in and show you a little bit more about what 10PGB is and how you use it to start your own business. It's a method, a system for getting started to help you decide what can you sell, what niche might you go into, how do you actually get money from that audience, and so forth. So then I'll show you a tool that you can use that it's actually a tool that we offer that can actually build the business for you. Once you've done the 10PGB steps that I'm going to show you in just a minute, then you can use this special tool to have it actually build your whole business. So let's share the screen and I will show you what that is. Here we go. All right. Give me one sec here. All right, good. Okay, the solution to get started off right is called 10PGB. And can you guess what the PGB stands for? Now, those of you who've been following me for some time probably know. Let me check the chat. We're recording this show live right now, so I'm going to check in on the chat, and let's see who here in the audience knows what 10PGB stands for. So anybody guess? Let me know in the chat. Can you guess what 10PGB stands for? And I see a few of you here who should know the answer to this. Yeah, no. No, it's not pretty good blog. And note for the editor, you can edit this a little bit out, but just engaging with the audience here. So, okay, well, a couple of good guesses, but wow. Let's get into it then. I'll show you what it is. There you go. Blake got it. Blake in the audience got it. Okay. 10PGB stands for 10 problems, meaning all the different things that your audience, the people that you might want to serve, are experiencing that they want to solve. Now, every market has this, whether it's in a hobby, whether it's in product sales, whether it's in some sort of an educational thing, whether it's you're teaching, maybe you want to help pet owners or dog owners. Well, they have lots of problems with their pets that they would like to solve. Maybe you're a chiropractor helping patients with their various body problems. Well, they have many different kinds of problems that they are trying to solve. Even going all the way to car sales. If you're selling physical cars, while you're selling those cars, those prospects have problems that they're trying to solve with their new vehicle. That could be trying to improve gas mileage, the status that comes with a new cool car could be something that they're wanting to upgrade. Maybe their current car is breaking down and falling apart, but there are definite problems that every single market experiences, and you want to identify them. So first, you think of a group of people you might want to serve. Like I said, it could be like, patients with body problems. It could be that simple. It could be someone who wants to buy a car. Again, it could be someone who wants to train their dog, someone who wants to learn a new hobby, someone who wants to learn how to play piano. All of these people are experiencing problems right now in reference to that goal. And we want to identify what they are. And the next thing we're going to look for our goals. And you'll notice problems are the negative side of this, right? These are things that are painful and frustrating and upsetting and that they want to handle and get rid of, versus goals, which are positive things that somebody wants to achieve or accomplish, how they want to feel, the positive aspect of this. And so what we're going to do is we are going to find a blend, a mix of the 10 most common problems or goals that your audience might be experiencing. And this, again, applies to every single product that is ever sold online. All of this applies to them. And then finally, once we have our 10 problems and goals, we'll have a list of 10 of them. You could probably do it 50-50, 5 problems, 5 goals. And now we want to figure out what is the benefit that your prospects achieve when they've gotten that goal. So when they achieve that goal, what's the benefit of that? Maybe when they achieve the goal of having a lower gas mileage car, it enables them to have more money to pay off debt, for example, right? That could be a benefit of having a lower gas mileage car. It could be having more money to spend on their family. It could be having more money to put in savings. You see, that's the end benefit. And an example for maybe a pet owner, if they have a dog that barks and disturbs their household, and you're going to help them solve that problem, well, the end benefit is a quiet, peaceful household. You see? So we're going to have a list of the 10 problems and goals, and then we're going to list out their corresponding benefit. And you can do this just on a Word doc, in a spreadsheet, write it on paper. Actually, a lot of people like to write on paper. However you might want to do it, you want to get that list. You'll have a column of problems and goals, and then a column of their corresponding benefits when they achieve each of those, okay? And this is incredibly important. Now, you'll notice that this is a little bit of a different strategy than others might teach. A lot of people focus in on keywords. What are the keywords you want to target? Instead, I focus on these, the 10 problems, goals, and benefits. And then I work out what my keywords are that I might want to target to find this audience. But first, you've got to get inside, kind of get in the mind of your ideal customer and understand this before you can ever target the right keywords. Because if you're just grabbing random keywords because some keyword tool told you to target it to get customers, you don't know if it actually aligns to any problems, goals, or situations that your audience even wants to really solve. So when you bring all this together, you're going to have the problems, the goals, and all the related benefits. And once you understand this, once you really understand your audience, you can then communicate to them in a way that gets them to spend money with you. And every time I've ever created any kind of a product, but especially a digital product, whether it's an ebook or a training course or online lessons, anything like that, I make sure that my training is aligned to these problems, goals, and benefits. I also make sure my sales materials are aligned to these problems, goals, and benefits. And I find that it works really, really well. And so when you start to offer these solutions to these problems and the solutions to help them achieve these goals, you can use this as the bait to lure them to your new website. And of course, I'm going to be showing you a tool in a moment. It's my very own tool that can literally take these 10 problems and goals that you've identified and create a business for you. It literally builds a whole business for you. And so there ends up being 2 steps to making money with this. First, you're going to then launch a business and create content, give that content away, and attract people to your business. It's just that simple. All right. So the tool that you can use, by the way, our push button AI product, right? So my flagship product that we are currently selling, it's a AI software tool. Push button AI will help you discover. It actually uncovers the 10 biggest problems, goals, and benefits that your audience needs to solve. It will actually uncover those for you if you log in and use the tool. It'll just find them for you. You could just go in and say, hey, I want to serve women over the age of 40 who are wanting to restart their career, right? I want to help them restart their career and put it in, hit a button, and it's going to go uncover the 10 biggest problems and goals for that market and all of their corresponding benefits. Then at the push of a button, it can literally build you an entire digital product business, hands-free. So you don't have to write it. You don't have to make the videos. You don't have to make the audios. You don't have to make the sales materials. You don't have to write the emails. The AI literally does all of that for you. So in days gone by, in the years previous to this, every time I had a new digital product business I wanted to launch, I'd have to hire experts to write the training. I'd have to hire sales copy experts to write the sales copy. I'd have to hire designers. And to launch just one digital business usually was $5,000 to $10,000 out of my pocket in expenses to hire the whole team and get it built. And then it would usually take months from the idea in my head to the point where I could actually have something listed online. But now, thanks to push button AI, that's all in the past, because from the idea in your head to a fully launched business can be done in the same day with all of this automation. It's quite something. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to recommend, if you're not familiar with push button AI, that you go and check out one of our demos. And so right now, push button AI, at the time of recording this, we are not open to the public. We are in a private closed beta state, and we have an early access program. And what I'd like to do is invite you to come experience a demo and get a demo from one of our team members. They'll show you how the tool works. They'll show you how it can just build your whole digital product business for you, how it can help you uncover your 10 biggest problems, goals, and benefits. In fact, while you're live with that person, they'll do that for you. They'll go in, they'll use the tool, and they'll give you your list of the 10 biggest problems, goals, and benefits in your market. And they'll just do that for free as they're doing the demo for you. And then if push button AI is right for you, we'll invite you in to become part of our early access program. You get access to the tool, and you can have it building complete digital product businesses for you in nothing flat. And as a way of saying thanks, just for being willing to check it out, we'll prepare a detailed marketing plan that'll show you step by step all the things that you need to do to launch your business, get traffic, and start getting sales coming in the door. Whether or not you become a customer or not, the marketing plan is free. Also, the 10 problems, goals, and benefits that we help you uncover are yours free as well, all for just being willing to check out one of our one-on-one demos of push button AI. And to get that, you want to go to pushbutton.ai/demo. That's pushbutton.ai/demo. You'll notice there's a form there where you can put in your name and email. On the next page, there's a short video from me, and you'll need to book your appointment on that next page. So there'll be a link to click. You got to schedule your time, book your appointment to get in the calendar. And if we have agents available, which we do get kind of busy sometimes, but if we have agents available, we'll schedule an appointment with you, and we'll make sure we do that live demo and get you all of your free goodies as well. And so that's the fastest path. So I've showed you a little bit about how to brainstorm through this process and figure out the 10 most common problems, goals, and benefits for your market. But why not jump on a demo and let the AI do it for you? And it's totally free just for doing a demo with us. So again, that's pushbutton.ai/demo. And if you got any value out of this little bit of training, I would really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. You'll see down below a link where you can like this piece of content, like this video. And then depending upon what platform you're watching me on, you'll be able to either subscribe or follow me. I really look forward to releasing more content just like this to help you become a more successful entrepreneur. And on that note, we'll see you next time. Okay. That was the first segment, and let's do this. I would like to now go to the audience and answer on-topic questions. So we'll do on-topic questions with the live audience when it comes to the 10 problems, goals, and benefits method or creating a digital product business. Questions regarding either one of those are free game for the moment. And don't forget, a little later, we're going to do open questions at the end of the show where you can ask me anything, and anything I can do to help you with your business, I'm here to do it. If you want me to pull up your website, give you a critique, help you with a marketing campaign, whatever it takes, we will help you out on the live show at the end. So right now we're doing on-topic questions again about digital products, launching digital products, and our 10 PGB strategy. So producer Nick, are you out there?
I am.
Do we have any questions come in yet?
Yeah, we had two from Blake. They're back to back, and I think they should go together as one. So I'm just going to read both the questions to you and then give you the floor.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so, then, how, by the way, before we get into that question, do we have how are overall? Do we have enough questions coming in on this topic, or could we use a few more?
We could use a few more.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with your questions. And I'm going to give you just a minute here. We have a minute or so during the commercial break to pop in your questions. Anything you've ever wanted to know, anything that I can possibly do to help you launch your digital product business, or questions I can answer about our 10 PGB method, ask them now. And we'll do a quick commercial break, and we'll come back with all of your questions. Be back momentarily.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business.
All right. Well, that was exciting. Computer actually crashed while we were live. That's fantastic when that happens. Nothing like a super expensive supercomputer to crash for you while you're live. Okay, there we go. Let's see, did I got that page? Okay. Looks like we are good. All right, producer Nick, are you out there?
I am.
Okay, cool. Well, then we'll now go to people's questions.
Yeah, we had okay, never mind. Yeah, we had a load of questions come in, so we'll just go chronologically.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we'll start with Blake. He has two that are kind of back to back that I think I'll read as one. So I'll read them out right now. He says, the PGB topic brings up a question I was going to add last week. In the push button AI course builder, there is a column for goal and benefit, but none for problem. Is it possible to fill the goal column with the problem? Will the builder work with that?
So yes. So in our editor, so those are supposed to be 10 problems or goals. So not problems and goals. So you pick as many of whichever you mix those together in those 10 columns, right? So each of the 10, you have a total of 10 problems and goals all together. So it's one or the other, and you want 10 of them. Obviously, you can blend them and get about half 50-50, about 5 problems, 5 goals. That would work fine. And then the second column is your benefits. And if you guys want to see, let me see if I can log in to push button. And we'll see if I can just show you what we're talking about instead of just explaining it. Okay, we go into my account. Okay. Share my screen again. And here is the members area. And here under apps, we'll go to our course builder. And you can see here, these are the 10. I know it says goals. I probably should label that better. But yeah, this set here is your 10 problems or goals. Problems or goals go here, and then their corresponding benefit goes here. And for the audience, this is pretty cool the way this tool works. You can pick any group and have it generate their problems and goals for them. So as an example, we can say men over, here we'll go with men over 50. Subject could be how to get fit and have more energy. Okay. And we literally just hit a button and the AI, watch this, the AI will go out and there we go. There is the 10 most common problems or goals that they're looking for and the corresponding benefit. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. The AI does that for you. All right. And then is my camera out of focus?
Yeah. I think it wants to focus on your mic.
Yeah, see, even when I take the mic off screen, it doesn't.
Oh, there you go. Now that you're closer.
It's just got a very shallow focus. It seems to be stuck at a shallow focus depth. Okay, so we'll have to fix that next time. Just to get to see my big face. Okay. All right, so next question.
Yeah, Ray has a technical question. He says, how can you share your screen from a live?
I'm not sure I understand.
So I think he's asking, like, how are you screen sharing on the live stream? Like, what software are you using? How are you doing that?
Okay, yeah, we're using StreamYard at the moment. StreamYard's a pretty simple, easy to use. We're looking at some other alternatives actually right now, but StreamYard is simple, it's easy to use, and it'll let you share your screen while you're broadcasting.
All right.
So, there you go. Sorry for my confusion.
So from DE Productions, they say, can you please repeat the 2 steps to make dollars with 10 GPT? 10 GP. What did he say? 10 GPB. Oh, he's getting the acronym backward. That's
PGB.
why. Yeah.
10 problems, goals, benefit. 10 PGB. There we go.
Yeah.
Say that 5 times fast. Yes, steps are easy. You first come up with those problems, goals, benefits. Then you create content that helps your audience with them. That content is the bait that lures people to your website, right? Because they're in search of how do I solve this problem? And if they come across an article or a blog post or something shared on social media that indicates that you're talking about that problem and you're talking about how to solve it, this could be in the form of a blog post. It could be a free report you're giving away. The cool thing is Push Button AI will build both of those things for you hands-free. But it's by offering that as bait, and then you lure them to your website and then entice them with solutions to those problems to get them to join your list and buy your stuff. That's really it. And so that's why we weave what we learn from the 10 problems, goals, and benefits all throughout our sales and marketing materials, all throughout the content that we're creating or giving away, courses that we might be selling or giving away. It's woven throughout our entire business. And that's the bait that lures people to come and do business with you.
All right. So, okay. So this question, he says, Bill, I'd like to use 10 PGB for clients. Could I use your platform to do that?
Repeat that question.
Yeah, I'll read it verbatim. He says, Bill, I'd like to use 10 PGB for clients. Could I use your platform to do that?
Oh, I got it. Yeah. Well, we have right now, our early access program is for you to build for your own stuff. We do have a reseller program that we're about to launch that will allow you to, it's a whole resource, methods, and training on how to actually use it to sell to clients. And that's not released yet, but it will be coming soon.
All right. So this is from Frederick. And I think this acronym might be a word that the audience may or may not know. So maybe we'll want to clear it up after asking the question. But he says, hi, given the attraction of MRR, is it valuable long-term to produce my own MRR product to launch running the 10 PGB?
Yes. So MRRR, monthly recurring revenue. I'm assuming that's the version of the acronym he's using. And so for the rest of you could be thinking about subscriptions, monthly memberships. I just recently saw someone who has a weekly membership, anything that is recurring revenue that once you set it up, the payments keep coming in automatically, right? Automatic recurring revenue, subscription type stuff, membership sites, things like that. I love that model especially for digital information products. And then especially if you're really committed to providing content to the market, because, to justify and to help keep your stick rates, so people stick and stay in your program for a long period of time, you definitely want to be committed to providing value to them over time with more content, more solutions, more ways to solve their problems and so forth. But this is a fantastic method to build a recurring revenue business. And, as long as you're willing to be in it for the long haul and support your customers over time, then absolutely, this is a fantastic way to do it.
All right. Another one from DE Productions. They say, didn't you have a way to use ChatGPT to find the 10 problems in a niche? Is there, and he says there's a prompt for that?
Yeah, so there is a way to use ChatGPT. I don't think we did. Did we do any video training on that? I don't know if we did. I know
not with the 10 PGBs like systems specifically.
Yeah, basically to get it right, you have to do the prompt repetitively, and you have to set up the session just right. Like, in fact, maybe we can do that on a future session where I can show how to do that. I think you might be thinking about, there is a lesson I did about doing market research, learning all about your ideal customer avatar, which is a little different than the 10 PGB method. That might be what you're thinking about. So I do think we have that on the channel, how to use AI to find your customer avatar. I think
that is on the channel. Yeah, I'll link it actually.
I think it's one of our older videos.
It is.
Okay, awesome. Any other questions before we jump to the next segment?
Yeah. So Stanley says, I had purchased some other programs online, but I don't know how to put them all together to make money for me. Can I use push button AI to help get this problem solved, and how?
Well, the unique problem that push button AI solves is it creates an entire business, builds your website, and launches it for you. So, not knowing too much about what the different things are you've bought in the past, push button AI can be your quick and fast way to get a business launched, right? So if you want it to build you a lead generation website to help generate leads in a certain topic, you can come in and it will build that for you. It'll build the entire site. It'll create 10 squeeze pages. It'll create a free course to give away, all your content. You can do your videos, your audio training, logo, it'll build all of that, launch it, and put it online for you. It helps you get your domain name set up, basically everything that goes into the tech of launching, creating, and putting up a new business. It will do it for you. Writing sales letters, things like that. So probably it will help you, but without knowing the specifics of the past things you've bought, it's hard for me to tell you exactly, but chances are, it'll help you get any business you want launched online and ready to take orders in like that. So, but what I would suggest is get a demo. Like if you haven't had a demo, get a demo, talk to the team about your unique situation and what you're trying to build, and they'll just tell you if it's a good fit or not. And they'll show it to you, at the same time. So just book that demo at pushbutton.ai/demo.
All right. So this next one's a good question. They say, is it better to have your own product, or do you recommend affiliate digital products from ClickBank?
Well, that's a very good question, and I'm going to actually answer it. It's like a perfect setup for the next segment we're going to be doing. So yes, I will answer that with the next segment of training.
All right. Oh, someone wants to know if you're using a Mac or a PC.
I'm using a PC. Yeah.
All right. And Pedro wants to know, and he's talking about Pushbutton. He says, is there a demonstration video of this tool?
Yeah, well, you can book your demo and get a live demonstration. We also have a free masterclass that we run from time to time, like a webinar. We're not currently running that right now. So the easiest way to see it is to book that demo. Yeah.
All right. So this is a good question. Mm-hmm. What are the most effective ad methods to get leads to my page?
Well, it's to use the 10 PGB method. In fact, to create short ads that tease about these problems and goals and the benefits related to them, and tells people to click to come get more information to solve those problems. And then, what we do is I create a free report or a free course to help them with those problems, goals, and benefits. And they have to sign up for it. So then they come to my website from an ad that targets them based on 10 PGB. They then see a landing page that says, hey, if you want to solve this problem, sign up here and get the free course or the free report. They then join my list, and then I can sell to them over email. That's my whole business model is that right there.
Cool. So this is another good question.
Mm-hmm. So and how many more we got? Because we're going to move on to the next segment in a minute here too. So I want to say this is it for questions. Last call for questions on this topic before we move on to the next segment. So which in the next segment, I'm going to explain why the old way of doing affiliate marketing is dead and why you should do this instead. So nice little rhyme. We're going to cover that in just a moment. But first, we'll finish up with the questions.
Yeah. I think this might be the last one. Actually, no, there's two more. This and another one. And they say, will the push button membership sites, with the push button membership sites, what has been the average customer stick rate?
I don't know. I haven't measured it.
Okay. And then JC says, how do we get sales?
Well, you get the push button AI to write your sales letters, and then you send traffic to them, right? So push button AI will write all of your sales materials. So if you're trying to sell a course, it'll write a sales letter that basically, again, going back to the 10 PGB method, it just goes through the 10 most biggest problems and goals, how your product helps them solve those problems and achieve the goals. It talks about the benefits that they're going to experience, and then it sells the product, right? But that's all, and it can be completely written by AI. That's what the system does.
Okay. And we're caught up now, so I guess we can go on to the next segment.
All right, fantastic. Well, what I'm going to do next is we're going to do a quick ad break, and we'll be right back with the next segment. And again, the next segment is going to be all about how you should be doing affiliate marketing today, because the old way is dead. You need to do this instead. I'll show you that in just a minute. But first, a quick ad break. See you in just a minute.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
All right. So YouTube is also pushing out some ads at the moment. So some of you may not be back with me yet. YouTube is putting out various ads that they do at the same time. So we'll give a moment for the audience to come back from the various YouTube ads, and we will get into the next segment. All right. And again, I want to thank you for being part of our live experience here. When you join me live, it's my goal to help you personally. And so if you have questions or you want some help from me personally about your business, as an example, let's say you want me to pull up a sales letter and take a look and give you some criticism or some feedback about what you could change or improve. Maybe you want to talk about an ad campaign that you're running currently and how you could do it better. Maybe you want to get some advice about what kind of traffic strategy to use. Whatever that might be, it's my goal to help you with it. So at the end of our live broadcast, after we do our segment training, which I have got 2 segments left, we're going to open it up to open questions. I want you to be thinking about what could I help you with, and ask me about it at the end when we get to open Q&A, and we'll get to ask me anything. And again, my goal is to help you with that. Okay. All right. So we're going to, let's see here. Let's go over here. Oh, I forgot I need to, my computer, since my computer crashed, all the stuff I had open, I need to reopen it. 1 second. While I do that, we're going to get ready for the next segment. There it is. Okay, got it. Now, let's see here. I Let me do this real quick.
Are you looking for the slides?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the slides that we need for this right now.
Got it.
There we go. I got it. Yeah, it's always fun when your computer wants to fight with you, which is crazy. I spent a fortune building this gaming PC, and it likes to crash. It's awesome at playing games, but not awesome at doing live streaming webinars when it wants to crash on me right in the middle of the live training. Okay, so I got that up. And that is ready. Okay, and we will go back to the screen in a moment. And here we go. How most people are teaching how to do affiliate marketing today is the old way. And doing it the old way is dead. And you should do this instead. Now, it used to be easy to get rich with the old way of affiliate marketing that most people teach you. But sadly, today it's much more difficult to succeed the old way. Sure, you can bring in a decent amount of money running traffic to affiliate offers. And affiliate offers are where you're promoting other people's stuff, and in exchange, you get commission, right? But those days are getting harder and harder. Now you're going to struggle to get anything to get up running and to produce a substantial amount of money as a traditional affiliate marketer. And by traditional, I mean somebody who is driving traffic to other people's offers and taking a commission for every sale they produce. So the question becomes, what should you do instead? And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do so that you can succeed with the biggest possible profits in today's challenging marketing environment. And so let's get into it. Now, most people, they're doing affiliate marketing this way. You start with affiliate marketing and you find an affiliate program, right? Maybe you go to ClickBank, you go to clickbank.com or one of the many, many different affiliate networks that are out there, and you find an affiliate program where someone is willing to pay you a commission to promote their product or service. Well, then you start from joining the affiliate program. You then move on to promoting their product or service. Some sales get tracked, like ClickBank will track your sales as an example, and then you earn a commission. And this is a great business model, right? I love how this sounds, and this was amazing. For 20 years now, I have been making lots of revenue with this model. But I'll tell you, for new affiliate marketers, it's getting harder and harder and harder to make this succeed. And I'm finding it takes more money, more time, more effort to finally strike gold, so to speak, and get to where you're making serious commissions. And so I want to ask, what do you think? In that scenario, you have an offer owner, which is the person that has put their offer, their product or service, they put that on ClickBank or they put that on wherever it might be. And then you have the affiliates that are sending them sales, right? So you have the offer owner here in the middle, and you got all these affiliates that are sending them traffic and sending them sales. So the question becomes, who makes more profit? Do you think it's the affiliates that are sending the sales or the offer owner who is processing the sales? Note for editor, we'll edit that out a moment. And that is the $1 million question. And I can tell you from behind the scenes, because I have been on both sides of this. I have right this moment, I am both an offer owner with offers that affiliates are sending me traffic. And I'm also an affiliate busy promoting people and getting commissions. I'm actually working both sides of this, and I have been for over 2 decades. So I have a very unique insight in being able to see what's working and what's working for each side better. And ultimately, it is the offer owner that makes more profit. And that's because they have the product, right? But up until now, it's been incredibly hard to create a product because the barrier to entry of being able to create products has been hard. It's been hard to make an ebook or hard to create a course or hard to create any kind of a product. That has been challenging and difficult. So it's been a high barrier. And that's also a reason why they make a lot of the profits. Also, you have to get traffic. So getting traffic to an offer to sell it is difficult. You also have to process and fulfill your sales and deal with customer service and refunds and all that stuff, and it can be challenging. You have to track your sales as well. And so these things are all hard. They're all difficult to do. And so this has largely been why an offer owner has been the one making all of the money, because it's been challenging. It's been very difficult to do all of these things. And so as an affiliate, all you have to do is get a link and promote it, right? Way easier, way lower barrier to entry to be able to just go to ClickBank, get an affiliate link and promote it. Super easy. Well, what has happened over time is that's gotten out of whack, right? So we'll put it this way, right? So if you're an offer owner, it used to be this difficult like this. It used to be incredibly difficult. And as an affiliate, it was very easy, right? Effort is way down here. And over the years, this has kind of gone like this, because there are more and more and more affiliates competing with you, driving up ad costs and making it more challenging to work as a traditional affiliate. And the ease at which you can be an offer owner, the ease at which you can create an ebook or a membership website or a course or things like that has gotten easier and easier and easier. And so, and I don't think a lot of people have realized this. Most of the market in the affiliate world is still thinking like 10 years ago, where it's so easy to be an affiliate. And they're right, it is easy, but the competition is higher than ever. And it takes longer, it takes more money, and it takes more time to succeed as an affiliate. And what I'm finding is, for the same or less effort, you can be the offer owner. With modern AI technology, and whether you use a tool like My Push Button AI, or maybe you use ChatGPT to assemble courses yourself or create ebooks yourself, however you do it, it is so much easier right now. And this out of balance, as I knock my microphone off, this sort of out of whack amount of effort compared to the payoff, we're in a point right now where I don't think a lot of people have realized this, that it's actually so much easier to be an offer owner, create a product, let AI write your sales pages for you, let AI write your emails for you. It can even create your videos. It can do all of these things. And again, whether you go out and make all of these yourself using, there's a dozen different tools that you can use to make a logo. There's a different tool to make videos, a different tool to make images, a different tool to make content, sales pages, all that stuff. And you could go out and use all of those tools and do it yourself. In the past, I had to hire experts, and I would spend $5,000, $10,000 just to get a single product out on the market to test. And today, using AI, you can have your own product launched and listed in an affiliate network in a matter of days. It's just quite something. Then, of course, I would highly recommend you use our Push Button AI product, because it does all of that for you. Just at the push of a button, it will create your product, create a digital course, create your sales page, your email follow-up sequence, your videos, your audios, your logo, register your domain name, launch it, and it's literally ready to just go plug into the ClickBank marketplace and start getting affiliates to send you traffic. So I think that is the way you should be doing affiliate marketing today. If you've been struggling as an affiliate trying to send traffic to your affiliate links, flip the script and instead become the offer owner. And of course, use Push Button AI as an example tool that you could use to do that. So again, it's not the only tool out there. You could assemble these things separately. There are lots of AI tools, but as far as I know, at the time of this video recording, there's only one tool that does everything for you at the push of a button, and that's Push Button AI. And if you're interested in it, you want to check out one of our free demos. You can go to pushbutton.ai/demo, schedule a demo. Our team will jump on with you. They'll demonstrate the product. They'll even outline your first course for you for free, and we'll even give you a marketing plan uniquely tailored to you on how you can launch your brand new business, get traffic, and get your first sales in the door. All just for booking an appointment. Excuse me, everybody. We'll give you all that just for booking an appointment and attending with one of our specialists. They'll help you see how you could use Push Button AI so that you can become the offer owner. And it's drop dead simple. Just head to pushbutton.ai/demo, schedule your free demo, and we'll get started. Excuse me, everybody. My throat dried out, and it's man, it's really now my eyes are watering and everything. I don't know what happened.
Need some water.
I'll be fine with coffee.
Okay.
The healing powers of coffee. All right, but hey, so we're going to jump into Q&A in just a moment, and I do want to remind you that if you haven't subscribed to the channel, we do content every week, all throughout the week. We're releasing new techniques and methods and strategies for traffic, for sales, for starting a new business, for growing your existing business. We're constantly releasing content here on the channel, and to get it, you just need to subscribe. So down below, you'll see a link to subscribe to the channel. And I ask a favor of you. Tap that like button that you'll see below as well. And that way, the algorithm understands that this is content worthy of showing to other people. And it'll help us build the channel. We're trying to build a tight-knit community centered around the channel and our live shows that we do every Wednesday. So give us a subscription. Depending upon which social media channel you're watching this on, you may want to follow me on Twitter, subscribe over on, become a page subscriber on Facebook, or a subscriber here on YouTube. Either way, we'll keep putting out lots of great content, and we'll see you next time. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back to your questions. And so I would like to know, what are your biggest questions when it comes to affiliate marketing or creating your own offer? If you could be the offer owner and you're the one selling your stuff on ClickBank, instead of sending traffic to somebody else, you got any questions about that, ask it now. And then I'm going to go take care of my voice here, and I'll be right back. We'll do just a really quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with your questions. So let me just find my commercial, and we'll be right back.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
that's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
All right. And of course, we've got YouTube pushing some links out as well. So we'll give everybody just a moment to get back into the channel while the YouTube ads continue pumping out there. But I want to remind you, ask me questions about affiliate marketing, especially questions about how to become an offer owner. And I'll help you out with those before we move on to the next segment. And the next segment, by the way, just a little teaser, I'm going to be showing you how to write a blog post using ChatGPT. So if you want to know how to target a keyword phrase, then get a blog post that ranks and you get traffic and you get sales, you'd like to learn that. I'll show you that in just a moment. That's our next segment. And we're going to talk also about how you tie that in to the 10 PGB method. So if you know your audience's problems, goals, and the benefits that they'll achieve when they solve those problems, then we're going to use that information to find keywords and then rank an article on the search engines to get free traffic. So that's what I'll be showing you on the very next segment. Now, producer Nick, did we have any questions come in about being an offer owner?
Yeah, this is a good one. The question says, will people promote my products if I am not known in the affiliate market?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So there's a couple things that you can do to land affiliates. First off, when you launch it in the ClickBank marketplace, it is listed in there. So when people are searching for offers related to your topic, they will see it and they will quickly, easily be able to promote it. So you can get, if you use ClickBank, or there are other affiliate networks too, but ClickBank is kind of the simplest, especially for digital products. And so it'll be in the marketplace. You can also promote it yourself. So one of the things that I like to do is I go out and I just use Google, and I do good old fashioned research on Google, and I find what are the blogs that are out there in my niche market that have traffic. Is there anybody that has a YouTube channel that has significant audience? Maybe somebody with an Instagram following or a big Facebook page in my market. And I make a list of these and I contact them, and I attempt to get them to promote my product that's listed on ClickBank or wherever it might be listed. So that is, so being in the marketplace, you can get some affiliates that way, but also going out and just promoting them is the other one. And it's quite simple. You just make that list and you can look in social media for contact details. You can look on their website looking for ways to contact them. Heck, even if it's just a good old fashioned contact us form listed on their website. Oftentimes, though, you can easily find their email and even their phone number. So what we'll do is I'll email them, I'll message them on social media, and I will even call them and just say, hey, I noticed that you serve, the natural health market. Well, I've got an offer about how to eliminate back pain, and I think your audience would love it. Right? It's just like that. Simple pitch. So you want to just pitch them, explain to them what value you're going to bring to their audience, how the 10 problems, goals, and benefits that your product helps their audience with, and how they're going to make a lot of money. That's really it. How is it going to help their audience? How can they make a bunch of money? And then they'll, you recruit them and get them to promote. Cool. Next question.
Yeah, this one's from Mark, and he says, how to use AI to identify the 10 PGB to create a push button AI business.
So that would take a whole segment. So we'll have to do that on a future segment. But basically, you have to prime it. So if you've ever heard of like multi-step prompting, so you have to prime ChatGPT and explain what you're trying to do, get it to acknowledge you. And there's a whole sequence and steps that you have to do. It's a little, to get it right with ChatGPT, it's a little time consuming, but I'd have to teach that on a future show.
All right.
Cool. And I see Gigi's comment about my cup. I love this cup. It's my favorite cup. As producer Nick can attest, I had another one. I've had a cup that looked exactly like this for many years, and it got broken. I don't remember what, I think it was the dogs did something, or it fell off the counter. I don't know, but it got broken, and I had to go, and I think I found it on eBay of all places. But it's a Disneyland Haunted Mansion cup. That's from like 10 years ago. So thank you. My favorite cup. All right, next question.
Yeah, this is a good question. And they say, how many affiliate marketing offers do you include in each of the 10 courses on Pushbutton?
So how many, say that one more time.
Yeah, I'll read it verbatim.
Okay.
How many affiliate marketing offers do you include in each of the 10 courses on Pushbutton?
Got it. So, well, it depends, because Pushbutton is just the builder. So it depends on your strategy, right? So if you are building a course that you want to put on the ClickBank marketplace and have other people sell your stuff, then the course itself is what I'm selling, right? I don't promote anybody else's affiliate stuff. I'm promoting my course. And then I get affiliates to promote it for me. That's if you're trying to be a course owner. You want to be an offer owner. Now, if you're trying to be an affiliate where you're trying to just attract traffic and promote other people's stuff, that's different. So, yeah, in fact, that's another thing we could do, Nick, on a future show, is I could talk about let the audience, let me know if this is interesting. So would you like to know a little bit like behind the scenes? So when I drive traffic and I'm promoting affiliate offers, I could give like a high level strategy of how I do it. Like, where do I get the traffic? What offers do I promote? To, how many offers, how do I do my sequences in marketing? Because what I do is I drive a lot of traffic to a landing page that gets subscribers, and then I promote different affiliate products to that subscriber list. That's basically what I do if I'm working as an affiliate promoting other people's stuff. So yeah, let me know if that'd be interesting to know kind of behind the scenes how I structure one of those campaigns. If there's enough interest, we can cover that, Nick, on a future show.
Sure.
And then any other questions?
Yep. And I'm just going to read this verbatim. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is from DE Productions, and they say, does it make sense to have a push button course that does this? Example, how to train your puppy, and sell it for $11 and then offer affiliates $10 to sell it?
Yeah. So, so we're getting into kind of pricing strategies there too. So tell me the pricing and the commission again.
So the price of the course is $11 and offering affiliates $10 to sell it.
If your goal is to build a list, like if you want to build a buyer's list, that would be an awesome strategy, right? In fact, yeah, I'll often do that where I give away 100% commission. In fact, I have a launch that I'm doing literally next week. And I'm giving away 100% commissions to all the affiliates that promote it. Because I want to build the buyer's list that I can promote stuff to. They call it on the back end is what they call it. So that's a really powerful strategy. And yeah, quite literally, I have a launch. It launches a week from today, next Wednesday. It launches, I'm giving 100% commission to everyone who promotes. Just because I want to build the buyer's list and be able to use it to promote whatever I want later down the road. Cool.
All right. Another question from Gigi. And she says, how about if we already own a domain? Can I start new campaigns and then put those domains under the domain I already have, thus using it as my brand?
So if you have a domain, you can use it in push button. So you can take your existing domain names and point them to the push button AI businesses that it builds for you. If that's your question, yes, you can absolutely do that. It's built right in the system. So in push button AI, you can either let the AI help you find a new domain name, or you can point one of your old domain names at the business that it builds for you. So I think that was what your question was, Gigi. If it wasn't, ask it slightly differently and I'll clarify. Yeah.
This one's from Thomas. He says, how to list your affiliate course and product offer at ClickBank.
It's a pretty simple process, actually. And if you go to clickbank.com, they have a procedure you go through. You need to have it up and launched first. And then you submit your sales pages. They review them actually to make sure you're not doing anything, sketchy. They don't want to have like people teaching, how to rob cars, how to Grand Theft Auto course. So they'll check, make sure you're not up to anything fishy, and then they'll approve you. And there's a quick step. We have a plugin in Push Button AI that will integrate with ClickBank, and then you follow some simple steps, and you're launched. You're in business.
All right. I'm just reading real quick.
Which that could be a whole other course, little lesson we could do on a future show too, Nick. How to list a product in ClickBank.
On the back end, I've on my little content roadmap, that ClickBank related keywords have a lot of search volume. So I wanted to talk to you about that. So that would be a good idea.
Okay, cool. And by the way, so audience, you got to keep this between you and I, okay? But I'm going to be at ClickBank headquarters in just a couple of weeks, and I may or may not be doing their podcast. I didn't tell you that. So, but yeah, I'll be at ClickBank headquarters in just a few weeks. So if you guys have any questions for them, let me know. I can ask for you.
All right.
Although I'm a little worried it's going to be cold when I'm up there. We'll see.
So I think this is the last one, and I apologize if I miss anyone. If I've missed someone, please let me know. But this question says, can we have OTOs in push-button software?
You can. It doesn't build them, so it doesn't automatically build your OTO, like one-time offer, for those wondering what that means. So a one-time offer would be like you buy a product. Let's say you buy a product. They call it the front-end product. It's $10. And then you buy, and then on checkout, you get oh, wait, before you finish, you might also want this other thing, and it's only $50, right? It's like an upsell is another word they'll call it, a one-time offer. So push-button AI doesn't build full funnels of offers, but with the sites that we create, it is possible to do that. Okay? It's possible to do that, and our webmaster help can help you set that up if that's something you want to do. So we build sites on we build sites on WordPress, and the checkout software we're using is called WooCommerce, and we have a bunch of premium paid plugins that we install for you on your behalf. We pay for them and we install them, but they will let you do things like order bumps and OTOs and upsells. So it's possible to do those things, but it doesn't, your push button site that it builds for you automatically right out of the box, it doesn't come set up with those. It's a little bit of extra setup to do those, but you can do them. All right.
And a new one came in. This is from Jeffrey. He says, can push button inject CB affiliate offers into your website based off of the content push button created?
Not automatically, but yes, we call it our lead generation business. So there's basically when you build a business in push button, there's currently, we support two kinds. One is a course business where you want to sell a course and become an offer owner, like we've been talking about. The second kind is a lead generation business where you want to get traffic and get leads for any kind of a business. With the lead generation one, there is a way, and we, in fact, we'll build it in a very simple way where you can promote a bunch of affiliate products in your course. You can promote a bunch of affiliate products all over your blog. But it's not automatic. So you will have to go get the links and put them in, but then it will promote those for you. Yeah.
All right. I think we're caught up.
Okay, great. All right. Well, reminder, next segment is all about how to write a blog post with ChatGPT. So if you're interested in, once you have your 10 problems, goals, and benefits, how do you figure out how to get traffic using that information? So we're going to cover one way that you can do that. We'll get into how you use ChatGPT to get it to write an entire blog post designed to attract just the right people who want to solve those problems, achieve those goals, and buy stuff from you, right? That's the most important part. So we'll get to that in just a moment. But before we do, we'll take a quick commercial break, and I will be right back with the next segment. Let me just get our break queued up here, and here we go. Those of you who are not yet a push button AI customer, then you need to check this out. And all you need to do is go to pushbutton.ai/demo, pushbutton.ai/demo, and you can get a live one-on-one appointment to get on Zoom and see this powerful technology in action. And with Pushbutton AI, it will build an entire business from bottom to top, everything you need, from your domain name to your logo, to videos, to audio lessons, an entire course that you can sell as your own, a 30-day email sequence that it writes. You can send a daily email for 30 days, all written by AI, and a whole lot more. It writes your sales page. If you're not sure how to write an expert sales page to convince people to buy stuff, it writes it for you. It writes a free report that you can give away to get subscribers to your list. It even creates and writes the opt-in subscription page to get people to subscribe to get the free report. And it goes on and on and on. It even writes your first 10 blog posts for you, and it can do so much more. Social media posts, ads, all of these things are done, and all you have to do is answer a couple of questions and push a button. Now, Push Button AI is not available to the public at the time of recording this video. And the only way to get in is by invite to our behind the scenes beta access. And during your live demo, we'll show you the technology. We'll actually work with you to actually map out an entire course that you could sell as your own. We'll outline the course with you together on the one-on-one Zoom call. And then if you so decide, if you're a good fit, you can come in, join our Push Button AI beta program, and be in business with that very course by the next day. Go to pushbutton.ai/demo to figure out if this powerful technology is right for you. You can register there. You'll book an appointment in the calendar. Be sure you show up. Our team will be very excited to meet you and show you how the tech works, outline your new course for you, and hopefully it's a fit and we can work together to launch your next business. And I'm back. So hello, welcome back. We're going to be covering the next topic about how to write a blog post with ChatGPT. And of course, right now, YouTube is probably showing some more ads. So we'll give everybody a moment who might be experiencing YouTube ads to get back to the broadcast. And then we'll get on to the final segment. Now, after this segment, I'm going to throw it open to ask me anything. So any questions you have about whether it's about our Push Button AI system, anything about how you can improve your marketing, how you can attract new customers to your business, how you can do anything to grow your business online and be a more successful entrepreneur. If there's anything I can help you with, you can ask me anything. We'll do that after the next segment. And with that, I think we are ready to get going. Gigi, I do see you asking some questions in there. I'll come back to that after we get through the next segment and see if I can answer those. And let's do one final. I got one little drop of coffee left, and that's it. So we're gonna get going. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I just realized I have a page up I need to use. Let's close that and close that and that. I'll get my screen sharing going. Okay. You get to watch me fumble with all this stuff here. All right. And we have that. And oh, why is that not coming through? Oh, I think it's sharing the wrong screen. Oops. There we go. All right. Now we're ready. Here we go. With this strategy, he was able to drive 3.6 million visits to this site. Imagine what you could do with millions of visitors to your website. How would that change your life? So let's do some quick mental math here to see what 3.6 million visitors means to your bottom line. And depending upon what niche market you might be in, those visitors could be worth $1, $2, $3, or more. In some of the markets that I'm in, my visitors are worth $5 each. Now, do the math. That's quite a lot of profit. And I'm going to be sharing with you one strategy that they're using to get millions of site visitors basically on autopilot. And what they're doing is getting AI to write blog posts for their website and getting those posts to rank in Google. And they're getting all those millions of visitors from Google for free. And I'm going to show you how you can get ChatGPT to write you valuable, high-ranking blog posts just like these guys did. And I'll show you step by step. But be sure you stick around to the end, because there's an important step in this process that if you don't do it, it's the final step in the process. And if you don't do this step, your blog posts just won't rank. It's mandatory. All right, let's get into it. First, we're going to be picking our keywords. This is, in other words, what is our blog post going to be about? And you've probably seen lots of advice about how to get keywords for your blog. And they'll often talk about going to a keyword research tool and just grabbing what they'll call low competition keywords to rank for. But there's more to the story than that. And if you follow my training, I talk about the 10 problems, goals, and benefits method of breaking down a market so that you know what type of people that you want to sell to, and you know the exact sales message. And when you know the 10 most common problems and goals that your market has, it becomes way easier to pick keywords. I'll give you an example. Let's say you uncover that the biggest problem in your market is that they're having back pain and they don't want to use drugs to solve it. That might be an example of a problem someone has. So if you can put out content targeting keywords to people that are searching for solutions to that, you're a step ahead of the game. So if you know your list of those problems and goals, you are way ahead of everyone else that is doing search engine optimization and blogging and trying to get free traffic from Google. Because who cares if you get junk traffic for keyword phrases that someone's never going to buy from you for? So if you haven't seen it, check my channel. I'll put a link to it down below in the video. And in the link in the description, you'll see a link that goes to the 10 problems, goals, and benefits method. And I talk about how to research and get to the bottom of your market so you know exactly what kinds of keywords to target. So once you know the problem or the goal that you're targeting, that you want to find a keyword for, then you can use keyword tools. And one of my favorite keyword tools these days is the one that sounds kind of weird. It's called Mangools. So it's Mangools, just like it sounds, MANGOOLS.com. Pretty sure. I don't have an affiliate link for that one. It's just one I've been using lately. I think it sounds weird and I kind of like the name or like the product. So I recommend that for keyword research. But what I would suggest is you take one of the problems, goals that your market has, and you plug that in to find keywords that specifically are related to that. And once you found your keyword phrase, you're now going to know what you're writing about, right? So let's say, for example, let's say you're writing about travel, right? So maybe you're targeting people that travel the country in their RV. And so you might be trying to identify what's a common problem or goal that they might have. Maybe it's finding an ideal campground, right? That could be a goal for somebody traveling the country in their RV, doing that, right? So now you can target a keyword phrase related to finding the perfect campground. And now we're going to write an article about that one keyword, right? So you've got your keyword phrase. Now, before we get ChatGPT to write our blog post, we need to get started with that. That's our idea. That's our big idea for the blog post that we're going to make. And don't worry, this can be broad or narrow. We'll get into that in a moment. Just important that it's a keyword phrase that is focused around the problems or goals, okay? Now, the next step you want to do is to come up with the title of your post. And we're going to actually get ChatGPT to write the title of our post. And so we'll ask ChatGPT what the title of that post should be. And the title will help to get us really focused on what the article is going to be. So we have a prompt for that. And I think I've got it here in my notes. Let's see if I can find that prompt. So note for editor, we'll edit this little portion out, but let's see. Where is that prompt, producer Nick?
It should be in the Google Doc.
Okay, I don't have it because my computer crashed.
Let me resend that to you.
Okay. So, oh, maybe you sent it to me in Discord already. Let's see.
I did.
Okay, there we go. Prompts. Okay. Okay, so we've got a prompt here, which, by the way, for all of our premium channel members and all of my paid customers, you'll all get these prompts, all the prompts that we use for any of our training. We'll make sure we give those to all of our current paid channel members or customers, but we'll go through here and get this started. So let me get open ChatGPT here, and here we go. Okay, so you load up ChatGPT, and here's what we're going to do. The prompt is, you are an expert blog writer and copywriter who writes viral blog posts, comes up with catchy and compelling titles and blog post ideas. You have a friendly and informative tone of voice, conversational writing style. Write 10 catchy titles for a blog post on this topic idea. And so we're going to put in our keyword here. So I'm just making this up, finding a safe campground while RVing. Okay. And I'm going to put quotes around. This would have been the keyword that we're targeting to rank for. Okay. And then I'm going to add one thing to this prompt, which is use that exact keyword phrase in the title. Okay. We wanted to actually use that exact phrase in our blog post title. And we're going to hit submit. And it's going to give us 10 titles. And now you get to decide which ones you like, which sometimes they come up with so many good ones that sometimes it's tough to pick my favorite. But there's an example. So now we have 10 potential titles for our blog post. Okay. So we're going to pick the title that we like the best. And if you don't like any, you can ask it for more. So let's say I see several really great titles, but if I didn't like them, I could say, please give me 10 more. It's that simple. And it'll keep giving me more. Okay. So you can go back and forth till you find one you really, really like. And then we're going to move on to the next step. All right, so let's see. Okay, here we go. And in our next step, we're going to outline our blog post. And now that we have our title we're going to be using for our blog post, it's time to get our outline, sort of the skeleton that we're going to be using for our blog post. Okay, let's just say, I'm just going to pick this one for the sake of our training today. But it could be any one of these titles you can use. Before we go on to the next step. So you want to think of the outline kind of as the frame or the scaffolding that your post is going to be built around. It's going to give you the general structure of how we write our post in just a few seconds. So to get your outline, we have a different prompt that you will be using. And let me get that prompt here. Okay, and so I'm going to copy and paste it. And you want to do it in the same window, by the way. All the things that we're going to do in this session, we want to use the same ChatGPT window. And so we're going to paste our prompt in here. And here's what it says. Remember that you're an expert blog writer and copywriter that produces content. You have a friendly tone of voice, conversational writing style. Create a content outline for a blog post that'll be 500 to 1,000 words in English that will be titled. And we'll come up here, and I forgot which one. This one will be titled that. Put quotes. Okay. The content outline should include 10 to 20 headings and subheadings. The outline should be extensive and it should cover the entire topic. Create detailed subheadings that are engaging and catchy. Do not write the blog post. Please only write the outline for it. Please add a new line space between headings and subheadings. Do not self-reference. Do not explain what you are doing. Send. Okay, now it is outlining our blog post. Okay, so it's giving us all the pieces. So now that we've got our outline, once this finishes, we can write what's called our hook. How are we going to begin our article in a way that is going to attract a reader and make them interested in reading? That's the hook we're going to put towards the beginning. And so now that we've got our outline, we're going to write our hook. And that's quite simple. This is probably the most important part, because if we don't grab their attention here, we're going to lose them for the rest of the post. So to get your hook, I've got another prompt that I'm going to put up here in just a moment. So let me get my prompt. 1 second here. Here's our next prompt. And again, we want to do it in the same window, ideally, if possible. And it's going to ask for a couple of things we want to fill in. So you're an expert copywriter. It's reminding it again who it is and what it's supposed to do. It's going to write a compelling blog post introduction paragraph of 100 to 200 words of a blog post, and we need to fill in our title. So we'll go back up here. We're going to grab our title. We're going to put that right there. Okay. These copywriting techniques to hook and grab the attention of the viewers. Now, remember, this is an important part. It's the second most important part of this process. The first most important part will be at the end of this training. I'll show you how you wrap this all up together. But this is the second most important part, because we need to make sure we captivate the reader so they read our blog post. This is missing from so many people that teach how to write articles. They'll tell you to write articles and they come out as bland and boring and uninteresting. But when you have a good hook, it will pull the reader in and get them to read your blog post, which is what we need. We've got to get readers reading our blog post, or it just isn't going to work. And so it explains to ChatGPT that it's writing a hook, how to write the hook. It explains this. And then we're going to actually say, you will be expanding on the portion of the outline we produced in its section of outline. So we're going to go, let's go with this. All right, and we're going to hit submit. So now it's writing our hook. So it's going to write a compelling, interesting hook that will get our reader to want to read our article. So that is pretty cool. It's actually doing a pretty good job of that. Okay. And sometimes ChatGPT, as you can see, it's going a little bit slow. So it's not being super fast. Oh, now it's speeding up and slowing down. But there we go. So we've got our introduction. Okay. Now that we've got that hook / introduction, we're going to write out the rest of our blog post. We're going to do this piece by piece. Now, as I'm demonstrating this to you, it is taking a bit of time as I explain and as you watch. When you sit down and do this, you can bang out a blog post in just about 2 minutes each. It's very quick and very easy to do. And you can teach outsourcers to do this for you as well. That's the beauty of this. If you follow this procedure, whether you're doing it or you have an outsourcer do it, it does take just a couple of minutes to bang out an entire compelling blog post that's going to rank and it's going to get people to read it. So now we're going to break our blog post down and assemble it piece by piece. Okay. So we're going to write the rest of it by going through our title, or going through our outline rather. And so let's get the next prompt for that. Okay. So here is the next prompt. Okay. And we're saying a lot of the same stuff. Remember, you're an expert copywriter and blogger. You have a friendly tone of voice, conversational writing style. Please continue the written blog post, leaving off from the last point you are now writing for. And we're going to go up here and get the next segment. Okay. So we'll take that next segment and put that here. Okay. With the topics of that here. And then it's talking about sentence structure. And okay, the title of this post. Okay, we're reminding it about the title. So I got to grab the title real quick, which was, where did it go? There it is. Got to put that in. And submit. And so now it is going on to write the next segment. And as it writes this, something that I want to talk about here real quick. Get back on camera. So it's busy writing that, but we're going to go through and we're going to do each segment of that outline. So if you want to write shorter segments, you can, at the beginning, when you ask, you tell it how many segments you want. So I think we asked for up to 15 in this example demonstration, but it doesn't have to be 15. It could be 5, it could be 10, depends on the size of the article that you want to generate. So you'll remember that at the very beginning, we told ChatGPT how many sections we wanted in our article. And so the next steps would be just cycling through, going through and asking it to write each one of those segments, okay? And then at the end, we're then going to come back for the final step. Okay, so we're going to go through our outline, continue writing out each part of the blog post piece by piece as we copy and paste and submit. And then we're going to put the whole thing together. So I'm going to do, for the sake of making this demonstration quick, I'm going to do one more segment just to demonstrate that again real quick. I'll do the next little segment of our article, and then we're going to wrap it all up with the most important part. And this is, we're on step 5 of assembling our article. And the final most important step is step 6. So we'll come back here. So we have this segment written. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have it write one more segment for us. And I'll get our prompt again. So here's our prompt to keep going through the sections. So we'll go up here to our sections. And again, you don't need 15. You can do a lot less than that. Okay. So we'll do this one is the next segment. So segment number 2, we'll paste that in there. And the topics for this one. That there. Paste the topics in here. Put a comma between them. We're going to, again, put the title in. So there's the title. Okay. And then we're going to submit. So now it's writing the next segment. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is to speed things up is I'm going to copy and paste the article. So I grabbed a notepad, just a note text file here that I'm going to copy and paste into, and we're going to now assemble our article, right? So this was that next segment. You could also use Google Docs to do it, by the way, which here, we'll come over here and I'll just do a new blank document. We'll do it in Google Docs. So that was that segment. We'll come back to ChatGPT and we will grab the next segment, which is this one. Go back to our doc. Do that one. And then we'll come back to our chat. Let's take our hook, our intro. Okay, and we'll put that here. Okay, and then let's put our title at the very, very beginning. Oops. Go back here. There's our title. Okay. So this is a short article because for the sake of time. So we're going to put title and then we're going to put body. Okay. Now what we want to do, the final step is super, super important. And that is because you want to rank, right? You want to rank this article that we're going to post in our blog post so that it ranks in Google and it gets us free traffic. So now we've got a complete blog post. So there's some missing ingredients that we have to put in that blog post in order to make sure that we've got the right keyword phrases mixed in that article. Because there's something called LSI keywords, which stands for latent semantic indexing, which I know is a fancy word, but basically it just stands for what things does Google expect to appear in an article about your topic. So in an article about the topic, the keyword that you're targeting, what other phrases, what other words, what other concepts and topics does Google expect to appear in that article before it's going to rank it? Isn't it simple as just sticking our keyword in the title, sticking our keyword in the body? There's more to it. Google is actually looking for other related phrases, topics, things, and keywords that it thinks should appear in this article. And if you don't have them, it will not rank you. Okay. So we're going to start out by just asking it to come up with a list of keyword phrases. And I'll show you how you do that in a second. Oh, excuse me. The joy of being live. You get to watch me sneeze off on camera. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask ChatGPT to help us figure out what these keyword phrases are going to be. Now, these are going to be keywords that are targeting, remember our first keyword phrase that we started looking for in this article, it was finding a secure campground while RVing. Let's see here. Type that keyword wrong, okay? But here, I'm going to take our keyword. We'll go back over here. Going to take our keyword that we're trying to target for, and we're going to go back to ChatGPT, and we're actually going to ask it about what phrases should appear with it, okay? Okay, so let's see here. There it is. I'm getting the prompt. Put it off screen. So it's act as an SEO expert and help me discover what words I should use in my blog post about keyword, right? So let's come back over here. We'll take our keyword. We'll put our keyword right there. I'm looking for related concept, ideas, and phrases that Google would expect to see in an article about this topic. Please provide me with a list of LSI keywords, related words, and phrases that should be associated with these keywords. Put them in comma-separated form and submit. So now ChatGPT is going to work out what those related keyword phrases are. And this is really where the magic happens. So we are going to take this keyword separated list, and now we are going to ask ChatGPT to rewrite our original article and to ensure that all of those phrases appear inside that article. Make sense? So ChatGPT now has our related concepts, our list of LSI keywords, and we're now going to ask it to inject them into the article that we just wrote. Now, it's important to do this in this sequence. Notice I wrote the article first, and then at the end I'm asking for this and asking it to rewrite the article. You must do it in this order to get the effect that I'm looking for. So let's go on to the next prompt. Okay, and here I will go back to the screen sharing and we'll do the final prompt. So now rewrite the blog post below. Include all the following LSI keywords, okay? And we're going to first do our list of keywords. And so we're going to we're just going to take the keyword list right here and recopy it right back to itself. And we'll say a period, and then I'm going to do a new line. I'm going to say, here is our blog post. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our blog post, and we're going to paste it back in. And then we're going to hit submit. Okay. And now we have an SEO optimized keyword article. Pretty cool. So now our article has the keyword phrase that we're trying to rank for, and it has all of the related LSI phrases, topics, and ideas that should appear in an article that Google would be willing to rank in the top of its search engine. And it's by doing this little extra step at the end is what makes this really powerful. Okay. It's doing that step at the end is what makes this really, really effective. And so you'll want to do the same exact thing in getting your articles to rank. Now, the two things that are vital while doing this step, two things that really make this process special is number one, making sure you have a good hook. You want a compelling hook that gets people to read the article. And two, you want to make sure that you get your LSI keywords and get ChatGPT to write them and put them into that article. And when you make sure the prompts themselves, you can tweak them, adjust them, vary it, but those are the two important parts that you're really, really going to want to do. Now, I want to let you know that this is something that we do for you. If you're a push button AI customer, we can do everything you just showed me. We can do it for you as part of what we call our traffic pack. So as a push button AI customer, we have an exclusive service. It's only available to clients. You can add it onto your order. And what we will do is we will write 10 very detailed, very long, we call them pillar posts, to rank in the search engines. And we will use this strategy that you just saw me write to do in your writing. Plus, there are almost 10 different SEO strategies that I do in addition to this for all the articles that we write for you. And we're going to be linking back and forth between all of the articles that we write for you. So first, we'll write 10 of these for you, put them on your site, post them to your blog, and then every single day for 90 days, a full quarter, we're going to be posting a new blog post every single day for 90 days to make sure that we can attract the Google search engine to your website. In all of our articles, you're going to have deep links that go from the article to other pages on your website, getting Google to come to the website, crawl it, and understand the relationships between all of your pages and the topics and the content and the keywords, so it will rank for it. And we'll come back every single day with a new blog post for 90 days. That's a total of 100 blog posts that we'll do for you hands-free. You just come to us, tell us you want us this added on to your website. This is an additional add-on that you can put on any push button AI website. You'll have 100 articles all created following these best practices and up to 10 other SEO strategies built into every article that we write. They'll all be cross-linked properly on your domain, posted daily for a full 90 days, spread out over time, just the way Google loves it. And you can get that if you are a push button AI customer. So if you are, you're in luck. Just you can add this on to any of the websites that you already have with us. And if you're not yet a push button AI customer, I highly recommend that you get a demo and find out all about what push button AI is. It is a push button business builder. At one push of a button, you answer 2 questions, push one button, and it can literally build an entire business for you, help you register a domain name, set up your website hosting, install your website, put all the plugins and themes and tools, write your sales pages, write all the content like you just saw me here, and so much more. And to find out more, go to pushbutton.ai/demo to learn more about our traffic packs. And we'll add one on to your order for Pushbutton AI. I'll give you, for anybody who signs up right now as a brand new Pushbutton AI customer, we'll give you a complimentary traffic pack. And you can add this on to any of the sites that you build with us, and we'll go to work to get you traffic, free traffic from Google. All right, I think that's it for this one. So also, I'll remind you here that if you got some value from today's video, then give us a like. Give us a little thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the channel so you can get more content just like this. We put it out every week, all through the week, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now. Okay, so that is that segment. How are we doing on? Wow, we're going long on time again. Okay, cool. Then I think that's it. So we are we're good for questions. I got my phone is blowing up with everybody needing me, but let's do our Q&A. So we're going to do our Q&A. I am going to go to a quick commercial break, and then we will be right back with your questions. You can ask me any questions about SEO, ranking, ChatGPT, Pushbutton AI, whatever it might be, and we'll help you out with that. But yeah, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business, or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Pushbutton AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Pushbutton AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Pushbutton AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
All right, so we're coming back for our final Q&A, and so I'll remind you that any question you would like to ask that I can help you out with to help you build, grow, or expand your business. And the dogs are very excited about this next segment.
I'll take care of them.
Okay, so producer Nick will help them out, and the joys of working from home, right? All right, well. Yeah, so we're going to take your questions. Let me see if I can pull up the questions here right now. Let's see. So Jeffrey, I do see Jeffrey asking, are there Pushbutton AI live training presentations such as the one we saw just now? I'm not sure I understand that one, Jeffrey. Maybe if you could ask that in a slightly different way, I'll try my best to help, but I don't totally understand what you're asking for there. Are you asking about the ads, the Pushbutton AI ads, promoting it? I'm not sure. Let's see.
Okay, they're taken care of.
Okay, good. That sounds so ominous. They're taking.
That took him out back.
Okay, so I had just asked Jeffrey to re-ask his question, but I haven't really. I was trying to see the questions. I'm having trouble seeing them, so I'll hand it back to you.
Okay, did you address Gigi's questions?
No.
Okay, so she was doing some follow-up because an earlier question was unclear. So I'll just read what she has to say.
Sure.
She says, "I want to use the domain I own as my brand, and put any other niche domains under the one I already own. I want to use the one I already have as my brand and not necessarily as an active quote unquote selling one. I've already developed a logo for my brand and already have an email for that domain as well. So I want to know if I can put all my niches under it."
So if you have a site built elsewhere, when you build new sites on Pushbutton, they have to appear on each one is on its own domain name. So yeah, each business that is built has its own unique domain name. So what you could probably try to do is keep them themed around. I don't know the name of your current domain, but you could keep it themed around the same ideas or the same concepts. But each new business that Pushbutton AI builds goes on its own unique domain name. So so there's no way to do it like installed on top of an existing website that you have somewhere else. Unfortunately, it just isn't built to do that. And if you have any more detailed questions about that, you can definitely talk to support as well. They can help with any, and that goes for any of our existing customers who are watching right now. If you need any help with something that we've been unable to help you with while we're live, you can always email help@pushbutton.ai, and they'll be happy to help you solve your unique problem or figure out how to keep you moving and keep you succeeding. So definitely reach out to them if you need more help. Okay, next.
So there were a few people asking their customers where to get the traffic packs.
That is something that is inside your members area. And if you don't see it yet, you will. It's rolling out into customer accounts this week. So you will see it. It'll be a place where you can order and submit your traffic pack requests. And yeah, that's something that's rolling out now. So you'll be seeing it. If you don't see it yet, you will be seeing it soon. It'll be right in your members area in the main navigation. You'll see a link to be able to do that.
Okay. And we have they're from the same person, 2 messages back to back. So I'll read them out verbatim.
Okay.
It says, "I have seen 2 strategies on using influencers to promote my training course. The first was to offer the influencer 50% of the profits. The other was to offer them 100% of the profits, and then to find and add your affiliate offer to your 10 lessons. I was asking how many affiliate offers should I include per lesson?"
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So we're talking about 2 different strategies. So, in a lesson, you can put, there is no set number. So if you have a lesson that you're promoting other offers inside of that free lesson, there's no, I can't give you a one size fits all answer. It's really up to you. I think if one affiliate program fits the topic of the lesson really, really well, like let's say that the lesson answers a specific problem and there's one really good product that really is a good fit for that lesson, then I would take one product and just promote it maybe 3 times throughout that lesson. If it's a lesson that lends itself to different products, maybe like it's talking about different kinds of tools or different kinds of things you could use, well, then you might be able to drop in multiple affiliate offers. And there's no real limit. It's really to, you don't want to make it feel like the page is just a bunch of ads. So it's a blend and a balance. If the ads naturally go along with the content, you can have multiple ads. I would say, I don't know if there's an upper limit, 5. Yeah, 5 ads on a page I would say probably be the limit in terms of 5 different products. So between 1 and 5 is, I suppose, the good answer.
All right. We do have some more. Oh, this is an interesting question. N19 wants to know, can we use Bard instead of ChatGPT for this last lesson?
You could. Yes, you could. I don't use Bard a lot. I need to go back and try it again. I had some early experiences with Bard that I did not like. I didn't like the content. I didn't like the way it was working. And that was a little bit ago. So I should probably come back and see how much it's improved. I'm not a huge fan of Bard so far.
Okay.
And you could also do this in Claude. That's the other big AI that's out there. So you've got Claude, you've got Bard, and then of course you've got ChatGPT.
Okay, so Jeffrey says, are there any push button AI live training presentations such as this one that we saw just now?
Yeah, I asked him to re-ask that because I don't quite understand what the question is.
Okay. I'll scroll down. He has a follow-up and he says, do you provide live presentations for how to use push button AI?
Well, you have all of you in the members area is extensive training on how to use push button AI, including video trainings. And then if you're stuck, reach out to support and they'll help you out. And then if there's specific things that you want to learn how to do that is not covered in the training, I can do more. I can come on a show like this and record more training. So if there's something that isn't already on video that shows you how to use your sites, I'll come on live and record it. But chances are it's probably already in your members area. Yeah.
Okay. Frank wants to know, why not just let ChatGPT write the blog post first without doing the outline?
We're going to get better results. So ChatGPT is good at doing one thing at a time, essentially, if you think of it that way, right? So if we want a really good outline that is going to really, provide value, hit all the points and do everything we want, I want to have ChatGPT focused on just the outline. If I tell it to just, hey, write me an article, I find it's almost like it has a short attention span. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's like it sort of forgets what it's doing. It gets kind of too general. The top content can come out too bland. And I don't find that I get good content when I just say, hey, write me an article. But when I have it be single-mindedly focused, you'll notice we had it do one thing at a time. Give us an outline. Done. Give us this one section. Done. Give us the hook. So I have it do one thing at a time and then assemble the pieces. And that's, I have found in even for what we do in push button AI, in our AI, it's the same thing. It's doing one thing at a time. And then we use automation to assemble and pull it all together.
All right. And I think that's it. I think we're all caught up.
All right, fantastic. Well, then this will be it. Last call for questions, and we're going to be wrapping up today. We did another long show. It seems like I don't know. I get on, I turn the camera on and start, and my goal is always to get in and out in an hour, and usually it's 2. So here we are, long show today, and I want to thank you for those of you who tuned in and stayed with me through this time. But this will be the final call for related questions. Pop them in now, or not related, any questions. We're on Ask Me Anything. So any questions you have for me, ask them now, and we'll do our best to help out. All right. So,
well, I have a question that people in the audience might find helpful.
Yeah.
For someone who's a beginner, they don't have a lot of money to spend and they don't have a brand. And they want to be an offer owner and, work with affiliates.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of incentives, if you don't have money to give them up front, what kind of incentives would you get affiliates to do business with you? Like what kind of commission structure? Like, what can you say to that?
Yeah, I would say, well, 2 things. One is, especially if you're new, don't be cheap with commissions. I've seen a lot of people do that where if you have an information product, a digital product, you've got nearly 100% profit margins. And so be very generous with your affiliates, give 40%, 50%, or sometimes even more. to the affiliate to make them excited to promote. And the affiliates, there's really only two things that they're concerned about. Okay. One is the commission, is the money, right? They're an affiliate. They're going to promote your product so that they can make money. Okay. That's a big one. And then the second one is what's the value that you're going to bring to their audience. So if they've got a list or they've got a blog or a YouTube channel or whatever, chances are if they're successful, they care about their people, right? Just like I care about my audience. I care about you. I care about you here getting the best value out of your experience with me. And if I promote an affiliate product, I want it to be something that's going to help you. And if it's something that's just like junk and is going to be bad for you, I'm not going to promote it. They could give me 100% commission. I don't care. I won't promote it. So it's those two factors. It's how much money are they going to make? And then how much value and help are you going to bring to their customers? And that's really it. You don't have to do anything else to bribe them. If they have time to be able to promote you and you give them a good answer for those two things, they will promote you.
Great. What about if you're actually producing your offer and you want to get the help of a subject matter expert, and you borrow their expertise or have them do a module in your course or something? Mm-hmm. How would you reach out to them, and how would you incentivize them?
I've done that quite a bit before, where we will reach out to gurus and experts and people like that to try to get, whether it's like a 10-minute interview I might do with somebody, and then we include that in our digital product. So I would do a couple of things. First, if you're a Pushbutton AI customer, just build your course with Pushbutton AI. Just use the app to build the course. And then if you want to add more material and add more stuff to make it more valuable and more useful, then you just reach out. And in fact, to some of the people that are going to be your affiliates are probably going to be opinion leaders and experts in your market. And you can literally just invite them to do an interview. And what you want to do is make sure that there's something in it for them, whether that's you're going to promote them, as a prominent expert in your course. You're going to feature them by sending an email to your subscribers. You have to think of something that might be worthwhile that would help them in some way. And you'd be surprised. Some pretty big names are usually more than willing to jump on and contribute an article or do a quick interview or things like that you can add to your course.
All right, cool. Yeah, there were some questions that were support questions, but other than that, I think we're caught up.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'll remind you, anybody who needs help, like if you have any support related questions, just contact us. Just reach out through email to help@pushbutton.ai. A lot of times support questions are hard to deal with on a live environment to try to, get in and get into the tech and try to figure out how to help you. But the support team is more than equipped to help you out rapidly and efficiently by just simply emailing them. And that again is help@pushbutton.ai. And all right. Well, with that, I think we have come to the end.
There's one more, and then I think we're all caught up.
Okay.
One more rolled in.
All right.
And
I shall permit it. Let's go.
Yeah. They want to know what the difference is between Job Crusher and Pushbutton.
Two totally different products, two totally different companies. They're related because I have a pretty big list in Job Crusher, and we have a lot of people we help as entrepreneurs in Job Crusher. But Pushbutton AI is a separate software tool, but they're both my companies. Yeah. All right. Well, that was simple enough. All right. Well, at this point, we're going to be wrapping things up. And if I missed your question or you asked it too late, apologies. You can always email us at support or join us on next week's live show. And I want to remind you, down below, you'll see the link to like this video and subscribe. If you got some value out of it, I would appreciate the like. It'll help feed the YouTube algorithm and get the word out all about the channel. And of course, if you subscribe, You'll be notified every time we put new content up and when our next live show is. And on that, bye for now.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had push-button AI do all the work, didn't you?
that's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using push-button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning. You wouldn't believe.
This push-button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.
Of you who are not yet a push button AI customer, then you need to check this out. And all you need to do is go to pushbutton.ai/demo, pushbutton.ai/demo, and you can get a live one-on-one appointment to get on Zoom and see this powerful technology in action. And with Pushbutton AI, it will build an entire business from bottom to top. Everything you need, from your domain name to your logo to videos to audio lessons, an entire course that you can sell as your own, a 30-day email sequence that it writes. You can send a daily email for 30 days, all written by AI, and a whole lot more. It writes your sales page. If you're not sure how to write an expert sales page to convince people to buy stuff, it writes it for you. It writes a free report that you can give away to get subscribers to your list. It even creates and writes the opt-in subscription page to get people to subscribe to get the free report. And it goes on and on and on. It even writes your first 10 blog posts for you, and it can do so much more. Social media posts, ads, all of these things are done, and all you have to do is answer a couple of questions and push a button. Now, Pushbutton AI is not available to the public at the time of recording this video. And the only way to get in is by invite to our behind-the-scenes beta access. And during your live demo, we'll show you the technology. We'll actually work with you to actually map out an entire course that you could sell as your own. We'll outline the course with you together on the one-on-one Zoom call. And then if you so decide, if you're a good fit, you can come in, join our Pushbutton AI beta program, and be in business with that very course by the next day. Go to pushbutton.ai/demo to figure out if this powerful technology is right for you. You can register there. You'll book an appointment in the calendar. Be sure you show up. Our team will be very excited to meet you and show you how the tech works, outline your new course for you, and hopefully it's a fit and we can work together to launch your next business.
Bill McIntosh teaches AI non-stop. Success is his game, marketing's his fame. McIntosh, the marketing ace. Follow his lead to the winning place. With AI become a spin. Join him now, learn to win. Learn his way, don't delay. If you do, you'll make your fortune today.
You can now launch your own online business with the click of a mouse. Sounds crazy, right? Guess what? It's now possible thanks to our game-changing AI software that's helping beginners build a successful online business. If you have tried and failed at building an online business or you've got no idea where to start, there is good news for you. We are entering a new exciting era of AI, and I'm here to teach you how to use it to build and grow an online business. Because I'm handing you a blueprint, a business in a box powered by AI, and it's called Push Button AI. Imagine a tool so smart it does all the heavy lifting for you. Builds an info product business, sets up hosting, launches the website, and even crafts engaging email sequences. Here's the thing. This isn't like anything else out there, and this is based on what's working right now. Push Button AI is based on my experience of generating over $100 million over the last 20 years and helping over 81,942 customers build and grow their own online businesses. If you'd like to find out more about this, register now and dive into my free live demo to uncover strategies and traffic tricks that will pivot your business and skyrocket your online business from surviving to thriving. Imagine what your life would look like today if you bought Bitcoin when it was $1. You now have the same opportunity with Push Button AI since nobody else is doing this. Don't miss out this time.
The presidents, celebrities, or characters in this video are all fake and generated by artificial intelligence.
You know, the other day while I was resting my eyes, I woke up to find that I'd built an entire online business.
Really, Joe? How'd you manage to do that?
Well, you see,
Wait a minute, Sleepy Joe. Let me guess. You had Push Button AI do all the work, didn't you?
that's right, Donald. It found me a fantastic domain name, built out a complete site, set up my shopping cart so I can get paid, and even wrote an entire email sales campaign for me, all while I was napping.
Well, I've been using Push Button AI too. And believe me, my new business, it's huge. The best. So much winning, you wouldn't believe.
This Push Button AI sounds phenomenal.
Oh, it is. It's almost as genius as I am.
But with better hair, no doubt.
Guys, all this talk is boring to me. What everyone needs to do is click the link of this video and go to the masterclass to see how to use this powerful technology to build their own profitable online business.
Well, if Elon says it, it must be worth a shot.
You're right, Barry. Everyone should click the link right now.
I can't believe I'm going to agree with Joe, but this masterclass sounds like it's going to be huge. Absolutely terrific. The best masterclass ever given, probably.
Okay, guys, how about we hit that link? Time is money.